This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Cyclones will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So Kansas State's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. On the ground, it's Edwards. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Wildcats' offense is on the move now. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. finds his man. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Cyclones offense out there for their first possession. This offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete back. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He breaks free. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Wildcats will line up here on 1st down and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Kansas State 7, Iowa State 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. It's Becht. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. On the run, it's Edwards. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
To the air, it's Johnson. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas State.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Wildcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. What a catch and run by the junior.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Becht. The ball is caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw yet again. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And begin with a quick throw to the left.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Bringing pressure, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gets it out quickly to the left side. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back. It's Becht. Catch is made down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they'll set up with the PAT. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Kansas State 14, Iowa State 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He's going to hand this off. Powering through.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. To throw, it's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Looking to pass. It's Becht. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This could be the game here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Becht. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.